You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
First this morning, a woman accused in the death of her one-year-old daughter scheduled to appear in court where police are in this investigation.
Also, the trial is about to start for a disgraced attorney charged with killing his mom and going on the run for months.
Well, a mix of sun and clouds for today, and it will be warm and humid. Plus, the opportunity for some scattered thunderstorms will pop up this afternoon. We'll break all that down for you in the full forecast straight ahead.
Kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news, a mother facing murder charges in the death of her one-year-old daughter will face a judge for the first time in just a few hours.
11 Alive's Ariana Maniz is live for us this morning outside the Fulton County Jail.
Aisha and Cheryl Asia Calabrese Lewis, she is facing a murder charge for the death of her one-year-old daughter, Nirvana Oliver. Sandy Springs police, they pulled the one-year-old's body from a pond on Thursday. Now we're learning that Sandy Springs police, they actually made contact with the mother and one-year-old a day before the child died. In a statement, police say officers responded to a business on Wednesday concerning a welfare check for the mother and baby. But Sandy Springs police say after an investigation at that time, they found that no crime had been committed. Now officers, they brought the mother and baby back home where police made contact with the dad and later made a referral to DFACS. Now, the family, they started a GoFundMe for this one-year-old's funeral costs, and we have a link to that on our website. Now, Asia Calabrese Lewis, she will make her first court appearance this morning at 11:30. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. 6:49 now. Here's what's happening now.
This week, trial for a former Metro Atlanta attorney is expected to start. Richard Merritt is charged in his mother's murder. This is video of his first appearance in 2019 when he was sentenced to 15 years in prison for theft and forgery against former clients. The judge gave him some time to turn himself in. Prosecutors say in that time he cut off his ankle monitor, killed his mother, and went on the run.
We just checked, and former Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill still hasn't turned himself in to start serving his 18-month federal prison sentence in Arkansas. He has until noon today to do so. Hill was found guilty on 6 abuse charges for ordering inmates to be held in restraint chairs for hours for no reason. After he's released, he'll be under 6 years of supervised probation.
New details this morning in the YSL RICO trial. A jury complaint hearing is set for 8 o'clock this morning. This comes just days after young thug was taken to the hospital both on Thursday and Friday. His lawyers say he's sleep deprived and malnourished. He's been in custody at the Cobb County Jail for nearly a year. And that was a look at your Monday morning headlines.
Heading out for a warm Monday morning, Chesley.
Yeah, and the sun is starting to rise. You can see we're starting to brighten up just a little bit. We still have the clouds overhead in some spots. Now, I think we'll get a few breaks in those clouds early on today before more of the clouds begin to push back into our forecast area with some rain coming out of those clouds. Nothing much happening out there right now. Here's a look at the radar. You can see where the clouds are starting to break down just a little bit. We had some showers through the overnight, but those fading away, getting on out of here. It'll start to happen once again as we head toward the afternoon. Now, a shower can break out at any time. It's a little bit more likely once we get toward the afternoon. Temperature-wise, in the 60s for the most part. Got a couple 70s sprinkled in here, but 68 degrees right now in Covington, over toward McDonough, down toward Locust Grove, the same. 69 Peachtree City, 65 Chattahoochee Hills in South Fulton County. You're looking at 64 degrees in Dallas. Temple, you're at 63, 63 in Hiram and Paulding County, 68 in Marietta, Mapleton, 66 in Powder Springs, 68 in Tucker. Over in DeKalb County, 70 up in Roswell, 70 downtown Atlanta, 68 in East Point. Your what to wear forecast calls for at least for you to carry an umbrella. Now, I'd wear a short sleeve. Starting off this morning with temperatures in the 60s or at least closer to 70. 84 degrees will be your afternoon high temperature today. Warm, not as hot as we were yesterday. Yesterday we got up to 90. We will have the chance for those scattered showers around. It's only a 30% chance, and not everyone will get wet. So if you have, well, you just laid out some sod or something that you got to water the lawn, you may have to physically water it. Don't depend on that 30% chance. A little better chance for the rain tomorrow, a little bit more widespread, I'm thinking. 50% chance for that rain around. We'll drop back down to a 30% chance by Wednesday, even lower on Thursday. It really depends on where that front lines up on Wednesday. So we may be adjusting that just a bit, but the driest so far looks to be Friday, which is my pick for the week right there. Nice as well. Those temperatures will start to go down a little bit as well. Southeast shows not a whole lot going on right now, but again, those showers will start to fire up once we get to the afternoon. Winds out of the east today at about 10 miles per hour or less for today. That front down to the south will stall, will start to wash itself out. Notice throughout the southeast we have this light green shade, which means a general threat for thunderstorms. Up here to the north is where you find that marginal risk or a level 1 threat. That will shift eastward tomorrow. Notice how it intensifies over Kentucky and Tennessee to a level 2 threat. threat. Level 1 threat exists for our northernmost counties. That's where we could see winds up to about 58 miles per hour, maybe even some hail. But that will be tomorrow. Today, at least, we'll have the isolated showers popping up with a few embedded thunderstorms around. We'll see that begin to subside, and then we'll do it all over again for you Tuesday. Mostly cloudy skies to start. More widespread showers and thunderstorms coming our way by the afternoon. Really won't begin to subside until Wednesday. And notice the temperatures cool down as we head toward the end of the work week. 75 on Thursday, Friday 78. Again, my pick for the week.
Clayton County Schools held an event to educate parents about the growing reality of sex trafficking in schools. Dr. Gabrielle Starr is the founder and executive director of the Metro Atlanta-based youth organization Ladies of Favor. She says Clayton County's location and the size make it a prime place for predators to strike.
The 5th largest school district, and so there are children everywhere. Clayton County has the airport here as well. A trafficker can come into the airport at 9 o'clock, have lunch and do whatever they want to do at 12, prey upon a victim and get back home at 8 o'clock.
That is a scary thought. Officials say more sessions like this one are planned in the future.
This morning, investigators say they are still looking into the circumstances around the drowning of a 10-year-old girl. She was found in the pool of a southwest Atlanta apartment complex last night. Police say when they got there, witnesses were doing CPR. She later died at the hospital.
A 28-year-old woman and 4-year-old girl were injured after being hit by a car along Candler Road just north of I-20 Sunday evening. Both of them were taken to local hospitals. At last check, that little girl is in critical condition. The woman is in serious condition. Right now, we don't know if the victims are related. DeKalb PD says the driver of the vehicle involved did stay on the scene and was initially detained, but we don't know right now if any charges will be filed.
Potholes, divots, and chunks of concrete will soon be a distant memory if you're driving down some stretches of DeKalb Avenue. Resurfacing is starting today. The Atlanta Department of Transportation has been working to get ready by filling dozens of potholes and adding turn lanes. Road work starts at 7 p.m. Sundays. It'll continue through 5 a.m. Fridays until this project is finished. It's set to wrap up sometime this summer.
While road projects are getting started for the summer, AAA is getting ready to release its summer travel prediction. Right now, we're taking a live look at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, which is the busiest in the world, especially around the holiday weekends. In just a few hours, AAA will announce that summer prediction. Experts say millions of Georgians will hit the road or the skies to travel over the next few months. They will also give some car care and travel tips to keep you in mind as you get ready for your upcoming adventures, Chesley.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Hey, starting off this afternoon, temperatures right around 80 degrees by noon. We're going to have a mix of sun and clouds by then, but after, just a little bit after that, 1, 2 o'clock, we'll start to see these showers beginning to develop. Embedded in a few of those showers could be some thunderstorms that could drop some brief heavy rain on you. Of course, some frequent lightning. 30% chance for that to take place. 84 degrees will be our afternoon high temperature. Winds will be out of the east today at about 8 miles per hour or less. Those scattered showers will linger into the early evening. We'll be at 82 degrees by 6 o'clock. Widespread showers on your Tuesday, and then it starts to come down a little bit as we head toward the middle and the end of the work week. Those temperatures will go down as well.
On the Today Show, more and more businesses are giving you the option to tip their staff. Experts are calling the phenomenon tip creep. When you're prompted to add a tip at unlikely places like checkout kiosks. According to a Forbes survey, 1 in 3 people feel pressured to leave a tip. Ahead this morning, industry experts share when you should not feel bad about walking away without leaving a little extra gratuity.
Also ahead on Today, Dolly Parton. She's fresh off the heels of hosting the Country Music Awards and releasing a new song. Dolly has a look at the newest attractions at Dollywood, and she'll be talking about her new album.
Oh, she's been everywhere. I love this for her. You know, she gets low key, then she comes back out with a bunch of stuff.
Well, hello, Dolly.
Hello,
Dolly. I'd like to get on that roller coaster.
Yeah.
All right.
Not going to be too much of a roller coaster week in the weather department, though. That's good, right?
Well, I mean, those scattered showers during the afternoon, but that's what we typically expect this time of year. So get ready. Carry the umbrella, folks, just in case you get hit.
20% tip for all of you.
Thank
All
you.
of this
You're
I do
20%?
notice
Today.
20%.
I do
Today.
notice the more tipping.
Today.
Today.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to hold you to that now. You heard them, folks.
Yeah, they ask
deserve
everywhere.
it.
I'm
You
just
deserve
like, I guess I got to.
Yep.
All right. No pressure. No,
No
pressure.
pressure. Today's show's coming up next, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Hope everybody has a great day.
Don't let the people know if you don't tip.